Alright guys, welcome back to the Supreme Collector. Today we have the long awaited, the long overdue Amazon exclusive. Wow, I butchered that. Amazon exclusive Superman Atomic Skull 2-pack. So, let's get into the review. Alright, so we've got the Atomic Skull and the Superman. This is kind of a repaint slash retooling of Lex Luthor, and this is a repaint or recoloring of the Action Comics 1000 Superman. So let's just do these accessories real quick. It's pretty basic. We have, from what I remember, because it's been a while since I got it, I know for sure we got this purple translucent fire sort of display base type thing slash fire effect for Atomic Skull. The pegs are kind of strange angles, and I don't know if both figures really fit. It doesn't work out that way for me, at least when I've tried to use it, but it's nice just to use it there. You get your two super special awesome McFarlane cards. Whoop, there we go. The Action Comics one and the Atomic Skull one. You get the read-ups back there. And I think we were supposed to get two bases. I don't remember this part, I'll be honest. But here's your standard McFarlane base in case you do. And then, let's do Atomic Skulls first. We get a purple grabber hand and a purple fist. So, whoops, sorry about that. This would be the right fist, left hand. And for Superman, the hands that come attached are a left fist and a right trigger finger for whatever reason. Hey, maybe Superman has a gun, you know? That's some Kryptonian rifle that it would have been cool if he came with it, but he didn't. So, let's do Atomic Skull first. So as far as I know, with the research that I've done, which I won't lie to you, isn't much about that Lex Luthor figure, because I have seen it hasn't quite interested me that much. What's really different here is the hands, this chest piece, and the head. I think the rest is similar, but I can't say. Here's what I will say. The difference in shades of purple is really nice. I like how this is metallic, and you can see all the rivets or the mechanical workings in the actual body, like the legs. You can see all these nice little sculpted areas here, as well as the boots, and they got these nice little highlighted discs to break it up. And the two-tone purple, it does help bring it to life. We just had some technical difficulties there. This is why it cut out. But yeah, the two-tone purple does help bring it to life. It would have been cool if there was a wash. I'll be honest, I would have really enjoyed that. But there isn't. The head sculpt for this guy is tremendous. It looks like purple Ghost Rider, man. If McFarlane got the license for Marvel, as I'm hearing he wants, or at least would be interested in, he would do one hell of a Ghost Rider. I think that'd look amazing if he made it. Because look at how cool this thing is, or at least whoever he's got working for him. But yeah, so let's just look at the translucent plastic really quick. So this first hand, it's another grabbing hand. It's like flamed out, and maybe he like grabs your face or Superman's face and melts it. And then this one is kind of like a sort of repulsor blast hand. Now, I have tried switching these hands out, but they're pretty stuck in there for me. I don't want to break the plastic, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Now, it would have been cool if there was like a wash of black. And I know you've been hearing me maybe say that a lot recently, but I think the wash of black would really bring out some details, or maybe give some wear to the suit, or bring it to life. There's something. I still like this figure though. I'll be 100% honest. This is a cool figure, and although I really like it, it's not my favorite out of the pack. I really got it because I didn't have this Superman, just the Jim Lee one. And I still like the Jim Lee one more anyway. So let's do articulation on Atomic Skull really fast. So, does Atomic Skull look up? No, I think the collar is impeding him. Does he look down? Yeah, he looks down good enough. He can tilt the head and he can spin it. Not 360 because of the collar, but he can look left and right and down. So that's fine. Let's just jump into the torso real quick and then we'll do the arms. So does he crunch forward? No, it's a McFarlane. What about using the hip ball joint? No, it's a McFarlane. Does it go back? Surprisingly, it does not really move back. And it's surprising because it's a McFarlane, because they move back pretty well. So that's weird. It does go 360. I think at both. Yeah, at both. Arms come out up to there. Probably, there you go. A little bit better than 90. They're not that impeded by the shoulder pads because there's a little bit of a space, but also it's kind of soft. You've got that like butterfly-esque effect, but because of the armor, it can't really come out. So that's unfortunate. I mean, to be fair though, it's a guy in a suit of armor, so you don't really need to be that articulated. You could just have him shooting blasts or something. So the arms do go up about this far and they go back about that far. You've got the bicep swivel, the double jointed elbows, which always are tight on these guys. You've got the ball pegs at the wrist. And now we're gonna go down to the legs. We've got this diaper, which is really nicely painted. I think the upper paint, I don't know, it's well done. I don't know how it's molded, but I know it looks good. All right, so does he kick up? Yeah. Yeah, he kicks up good. Now, to the side. Boom. So, however they did this is how I wish they did it for all their figures. Does he have thigh swivel? A little bit. Not a lot. Not perfect, but I think what you get in articulation with the leg is good enough, and I wish however they made this, however soft they did this, I wish they would apply it to all their figures, because sometimes you'll have the thing and it'll make the leg go like that, and you go back to the Marvel Legends of Hasbro when they were doing Y joints still. You've got these tight ass double jointed knees and the ball pegs at the feet that let it go out that much and this much, and a not so great rocker and a toe hinge. So we got pretty good articulation on this guy. You got a pretty nice color scheme, a really good sculpt, even though it has been reused, but reused or not, that it's a good sculpt, so it doesn't really matter. So that's Atomic Skull. I like it. I dig it. Totally recommend it. Now, Action Comics Superman out here. We've got the giant S. There's no S on the back. We've got the longer cape. It is, again, how I say, it's dynamic, but it's still coming down, so it drapes nicely. And we've got this nice head sculpt. I do understand why people might like this over the Jim Lee head sculpt. It's less cartoonish. It doesn't look as angry as the Jim Lee one does. Not angry, maybe serious. It still looks serious, and it has the old super curl there. Something odd about the figures, the legs are a bit skinnier. Maybe not odd, but just off-putting. The legs are a bit skinnier, and then the knees are cut at in a weird way, like Kyle Rayner is strangely cut, and the ankle pegs stick out quite a bit. But if you know anything about this figure, you knew that going in, and you got it because you didn't have the original one anyway, or you really wanted Atomic Skull. So, now that that's being said, here's the other weird part, and maybe it's just me, but this guy looks like he's got synthol in his delts. They're just popping out mad wide. Like, even with sauced up bodybuilders on stage, I haven't seen their shoulders look this big. Maybe it's just the way I have mine posed up, but it just seems disproportionate to shoulders to the arms. Or maybe he's just really, really shredded over here. This is his genetically gifted area. It could be that too, you know? But overall, again, there's no shading. This is McFarlane. They try not to paint as much. And for the most part, they do a pretty good job, even if they don't paint the figures. The symbol right here is awesome. I like how prominent it is on the chest. I think the bigger symbol is the way to go on a Superman, so that'd be cool. All right, it is cool. I mean, excuse me. So let's run down the articulation. He looks up a good amount. For a flying pose, maybe not enough on its own. But again, we're gonna go to the torso. When you use all the joints together, you get a decent flying pose. Maybe not fantastic, but decent. Does he look down? Can he crunch? For Superman, it's a sufficient crunch. He doesn't need to crunch a lot. He's Superman. He's gonna mainly be flying, maybe like this, you know. So it's not too important for a Superman figure. His waist turns. So far, the articulation has been smooth. There are some pieces that are tighter than others. So we've got that McFarlane like butterfly-esque type thing, so it allows us to get all this movement, but it's pretty tight in there. You're able to get a little bit better than 90, or maybe at 90. That bicep swivel single jointed elbow, which is another gripe of mine for this figure, because it could have been a lot better, and that would have made this figure next level if he could just have a double jointed elbow. We've got the regular ball peg. We've got these two rebirth cuffs that weren't painted, so I don't know if that's accurate to the design of the costume, but what I can tell you is that if the costume is designed on what it is on the picture, on the card, then it is accurate. So I just ate my words, never mind. I was wrong. His legs kick out, not great, not more than 90, not even at 90. He does a split. He's got these strangely cut double jointed knees. And he's got the standard ankle articulation, the down, the up. It's all ratcheted. The toe joint, and then you can get the ankle pivot if you twist the ball over. So, what do I think about this figure? These two figures. Well, I told you what I think about Atomic Skull. I think he's great. So Superman. This is a dated Superman, right? This is from when McFarlane first got the license. I think they put this out. I do enjoy it. I like it. I like how it looks. It looks like a classic Superman. So, like I just said, it's dated, but I like it. And it still works if you have him in like a flying pose. But if you just want a Superman figure, I go with the Jim Lee one that just came out. It's cheaper. You don't need really Atomic Skull. Or maybe you can buy Atomic Skull loose. Now, let's just compare our Superman here with our Marvel Legends standard. This beautiful Spider-Man that you're always going to see now, because I just love this guy. And then maybe a sneak peek to one of the upcoming reviews I got coming out maybe in a week or two. The SH Figuarts Innocent Challenger Goku. So Goku is a little bit crouched down. He's there chilling with Spider-Man in a signature crouching pose. They're about knee level for these guys because these guys are huge. They're more in like the Storm Collectibles kind of size scale. So if you want to do Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe like the video game, there you go. That's how you can do it. So, do I recommend getting this pack? Yeah, I think so. I think Atomic Skull is worth it. It's nice to have another villain in the collection. Superman, I like it. I enjoy it. Now that I have it, if I could go back in time, would I still try and get it? Probably not, but I'm glad I have it now. So, that's been the review. This is the Supreme Collector. I'm out. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for coming back. Like and sub, and I'll be here. I got some more stuff coming out. Thanks, guys. Bye.